Hello everyone, this is Sachin Sawant, your UK immigration lawyer. Today I am going to talk about spouse visas for spouses of EU nationals. So I'll take the timeline of Brexit. So 31st December 2020, there is the end of the transition period where the application of rules would change rather. So if you have got married after this date, anytime till today, so married. So if you're married after this date, then the simple answer is you cannot apply under EUSS. So even if your partner, so the EU national may have some status, either pre-settled status or settled status, or they may have even become a British citizen. But you as the spouse, so you cannot apply under this if you have got married after this date. Remember this. So the relationship began, basically, that's how it is defined. So did the relationship exist before the date of marriage? If it is marriage, then I'm strictly talking about marriage. I'm not talking about unmarried partners, etc. So if you have got married after this date, then the simple answer is you should apply under for the spouse visa. This is also called as spouse visa or family route application. Either spouse visa or family route application, that's what it is called. Also, you have to pay the visa fees. EUSS is free, there is no fees there, but since you come after the Brexit area, you come under the British immigration rules. So this is the British immigration rules. You have to pay the visa fees, you have to pay the immigration health surcharge, which is calculated at the rate of 624 per year, etc., etc. So all the fees that you would be liable, these are the main fees, then appointment fees if any. So this is the main one. You can file this application. So I'm strictly speaking of the spouse visa application. This can be filed either outside the UK or inside the UK. Inside the UK, it is only possible if you already have some kind of a valid leave, not a visitor visa. So if you are on a visitor entry, either visitor entry or visa. So either it can be an entry. So if you are a US citizen, you are non-visa national, you don't need a visa to visit the UK. So then that I'm referring to as visitor entry. Or if you are, say, a Chinese national, you would need a visitor visa. So irrespective whether it is a visa or entry, doesn't matter. If you are a visitor in the UK, you cannot switch to the spouse visa, which means that you cannot file the spouse visa from being within the UK. You have to go back to your home country, for example, whichever country it is. So if you are a national of, say, USA, you have to go back there, file the application from there. During the preparation of the application, you don't have to be physically present over there. So we do represent clients from all over the world. For example, if you're sitting in the US, you are in the UK as a visitor, you can instruct us. We take all the instructions, check all the documents, we keep the application ready. If we show you the application, you check the application. So everything can be done except submission. So you have to do the submission, the date of submission. So if you plan to go back on a specific date, let's say you are going back, today it is 20th of April, you are planning to go back on, say, 1st of June. During the month of May, you can get the application prepared by us. Only on the date of submission, say for example, 1st June is the date of submission that you want to do, you should be outside the UK. So you have to, as soon as you land in the US also that can be done, but physically you should be present on the date of submission. So we do it for our clients where the client has just landed or they want to do it during the week after they have landed. We have done many times, even when the clients are at the airport, they want the application to be in as quickly as possible to get the biometrics appointment as early as possible. So yes, you can do it even as soon as you land, even at the airport. We have done it many times. So the preparation of the application, it's a digital application, so nothing goes in physical form. All the documentation is scanned into the system. You provide copies of documents, share it over any cloud storage with us, and you also provide all the information. We should give you the questionnaire. You fill that up, the form is being sent to you, you check it. So all that can be done. Only the submission will have to be waiting till till the applicant, till you leave the UK. As soon as you are outside the UK, we can log into the form, take your card details, put the card details on the form. Your fees directly go to the home office, they don't come to us. So this is also another question that has been asked. So your card details are put onto the home office system, the money goes directly from you to their account, so that in future if there is any refund of IHS, for there are different reasons why you would get a refund and all of that, you make another application, etc. So that the IHS or any other refunds are go back to the same card. That's why we always avoid taking client monies that are to be paid forward to any other department. We avoid that, and we always ask you to use your own card details. So this is one way where even if you are as a visitor in the UK, everything can be prepared only for the submission. You should be outside the UK, then we book an appointment for you. You go to the appointment, just enroll your biometrics, we do the uploads, everything is done by us. Form filling, submission, drafting a legal covering letter if it requires. There are specifics of your case which need to be explained. We do explain all of that in that covering letter. That's called as legal representations. And even after submission, any follow-ups, any case, if the case requires any further information, etc., we do a deal with that till a decision has been made. So that is the full service that we usually do. And this is also the process. So I also wanted to explain the process and also our services in between that. So if you are not in the UK as a visitor, you are already outside the UK. You being outside the UK also can be prepared by us. So there are clients who are instructing us from different countries, Cuba, USA, Mexico, etc., India, China, everywhere. So all over the world, clients are sitting there. So the applicant can be outside the UK. They can share copies of documents with us. Same process continues. We do everything, submit the application, book the appointments, everything exactly the same. So we can take instructions either if the applicant and the sponsor are inside the UK or outside the UK. And this is briefly the process of the marriage visa for spouses of EU nationals who have got married after 31st December 2020. So very specific. So these are similar types of inquiries we do get. So we just thought of covering this. I hope this video was helpful to you. Remember, you are not applying under the EU settlement scheme. We get many inquiries where clients are asking, I want to apply on the EU settlement scheme. We do talk to them, and finally we establish that they don't qualify for the EU settlement scheme because they have got married after the cutoff date, end of transition period, 31st December 2020. Then you have to apply under the British immigration rules. Your partner can be having any status. So if your partner, or the sponsor, we call it sponsor, can be either the EU national, plus they may be having any status under the settlement, either settled status or pre-settled status, or they may have already become British, naturalized as a British, doesn't matter. So the rules remain the same, even if the status of the sponsor has changed. So that's all. If you do like this video, do give a thumbs up to this video, subscribe to our channel. We also ask any questions you have. You can ask the questions on our immigration forum. If you do subscribe to our channel, like this video, home office, YouTube, and other social channels, wherever it is shared, it will throw to others who are in need. There are many people who are in need. I know it's a simple concept, but I know when I discuss with clients, it is something I have to always explain. So yes, there is this shortage of this knowledge. We just wanted to share this information. People are making mistakes. We have seen people applying in the EU settlement scheme. EU settlement scheme applications are anyways taking a lot of time. Whether you apply for a family permit outside UK, inside UK, administrative reviews are taking up to a year or so. So people waste all this time, and they are also away from their partner many times. And then they come to us, and then we have to tell them, sorry, you don't qualify under that. And they end up wasting so much time, money, efforts, everything. So That's the reason we have made this video, so that upfront at the first instance you can get into the correct side of the immigration rules and get your visa status sorted for the UK. So do like and subscribe to our channel. This video will go to others, someone in need, someone who is making mistakes or trying to file applications under the USS whereby they don't qualify. So thank you very much.